Look like a bunch of drunken sailors. Arr, can't hold a boat in a straight line. No sir, can't do it. No, we only have one boat behind us. He's been there all along. One storm in front of us, dumping rain. But we're getting 4 to 5 knots. I guess that's about 3 there. There's 5. About it for now. Show you a little something here that says 10.11 apparent. That's an apparent wind. There's 5.9, so 5.2. So that's our speed. You're always trying to get to 50% with this boat. Always trying to get that 50% of apparent as far as speed going downwind. Got 19 true wind speed. This massive storm's been chasing us now for over an hour. Put out a lot of wind. Nice cool breeze from the rain of it. It's pretty big. You can see the leading edges, the tendrils in the clouds. It's the direction it's going. Right at us. I got 2 reefs in the main. And about 3/4 of the jib out. We're surfing down a lot of the waves. Quite pleasant, straight downwind. We hit 9 knots a little bit ago. Sometimes going down these big waves we'll hit over 9. But it's usually so brief you barely get to notice it. So there's 6. See if it'll do it for me. Oh, seems like it's settling down a bit. Some of the gusts are dying. Getting very close to Barbados. Yes, sir. What, 200 miles, Gail?
288.
288 this morning? Nice. We're getting there. Alright, the learning curve has been significant on how to fly a Spinnaker. But there's 4.2 knots, 3.8. So the better part of 4 knots, 3.9. Okay, here's our apparent wind. Can you see that? 7, there's 5.7, 7. So anytime you get 50% of your apparent wind, you're doing pretty good. And we're actually getting better than 50% of our apparent wind. We'll show you our Spinnaker now. Actually, kind of. There you go. only problem with the Spinnaker is you can't see where you're going. Well, we got radar. We can't see where we're going half the time anyway. I'm sure some Spinnaker expert will tell me what I'm doing wrong flying this. But you know what? Dang thing's working. It's kind of crazy looking. Kind of wicked looking. But it's working. Dragging us right along. Amazing. What are your thoughts, ladies?
Oh, we just had a discussion about it. Sorry you missed it.
Really? Come on now. Cough it up. Tell me what you think.
The jury is still out.
The jury is still out.
Yes.
Katya?
Same.
Well, they were not impressed with my experiments. Right?
That is correct.
Okay. But see, that is how I've learned everything in my life.
Well, I was wondering if you needed another lesson.
Trial and error. That's how I learn. All right, well, in less than 24 hours, we're going to be there. Or no, more than 24 hours.
Yeah, a little more than 24 hours.
Yeah, so maybe 30 hours.
By tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Weather permitting, but we can deal with the weather.
That'll be the 18th?
Yes.
The 18th of January.
Yes.
We'll make landfall. And
Days early.
days early. 4 days early. Right?
I mean, yeah, just
Yeah, we picked up 4 days.
incredible. You want to tell them why you think you picked up the extra speed and everything?
Well, we used the Spinnaker yesterday. That helped because our wind dropped down below 10 knots. And we have really rigged this thing for downwind sailing. And I mean, it is a downwind sailing machine. This is an ocean crossing machine. I'm telling you. This thing, I would take this thing across an ocean anytime. It's ready to go. So anyway.
I was referring to getting the bottom clean.
Oh yeah, well, we had these guys come by the marina at Cape Verde and say, hey, you need the bottom cleaned? It was pretty obvious we did. And I didn't want to get in the cold water. And I said, yeah, how much? And they said $70. And I go, oh yeah, absolutely, let's do it. I give them a $20 tip.
Come on, I bet you that's $1 million to them. That's a lot of money to them.
Yeah, that was a lot of money. But anyway, they did an awesome job, and that brought our speed way up. We were noticing what?
We had noticed that that the number of miles we could get per 24-hour period when we were in the Mediterranean and on the way to the Canary Islands was like 98. Right after Camp Verde, and to Camp Verde, right after that, it seemed to go way up to the.
Oh yeah,
70s.
we could get, yeah.
And that would correspond with when we got the bottom of the boat clean.
Yeah. Yeah, the bottom of the clean boat. So that is.
So what would you tell other sailors?
Well, what would I tell them?
Oh, I would say, in a marina, I would say, hey, get them guys to clean the bottom of your boat. You'll love it.
Well, I would say get a whisker pole, because we've been out here sailing against a 56-foot catamaran that should just go by us like we're standing still. We're a 37-foot catamaran. And we're killing him we're getting him by 20 miles or more. And at one point he was 10 miles ahead of us. And now
we don't know where he is.
We really don't know. He's off the charts. Okay, we don't.
Behind us.
Behind us. Yeah. He's way back there. Get a whisker pole, get a Spinnaker, learn how to sail downwind.
The Spinnaker, I was scared to put it up yesterday.
Okay, go ahead. The Spinnaker?
I was scared to have it put up yesterday because the first time I put it up, it was kind of a disaster. It kind of wound around the pole.
Wrapped around the jib line, or the jib. Yeah. all the way up to the top. We almost couldn't get it freed up.
So what I didn't count on was that Steve knew what he was doing. And
Oh,
he
Steve
had
knew what he was doing.
a very few adjustments need to be made, but when it went up, man, it's just beautiful. I think he's got some pictures of it that he can post.
yeah, I did. So hey,
Hello.
And how far are we from land?
158.
150.
Happy.
Straight ahead, no turns, no bumps, no hills.
we have maintained our run line the whole way.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's actually pronounced rumb, R-U-M-B, but I don't
Rum.
understand that. I don't understand it. It must be a nautical term.
Yeah, it
Of
must
some
probably-
kind.
There's still that pillow to be able to get rid of it.
So how many days? We got 18 days then, or what was it?
No, today will be recorded for 15th day, so tomorrow will be 16th.
So 16 days.
16 days and 6.
Is that a record?
No.
No,
No.
it's our record, definitely.
It'd be a record for us.
This is day 15. Yeah.
Yes.
So tomorrow will be day 16, and we're arriving tomorrow. And so I think the arc, they said the average was 14 days. That's the average. So we were a little below the average. You know, what can you do, right?
It is sunset officially.